The authorities in Mexico are trying to work out why hundreds of dead stingrays have been found washed up on a beach in the Gulf Coast state of Veracruz. They're investigating several theories, including the possibility that the rays have been affected by work being done for the national oil company, Pemex, in the Gulf of Mexico.
The United Kingdom is also seeing some rare weather conditions with a heat wave engulfing the country. Hospital burn units have seen a sharp increase in sunburn cases as temperatures soar up to 30 degrees Celsius.
Britain is in the midst of its first prolonged heat wave since 2006, and temperatures show no signs of dropping. The country experienced the hottest day of the year so far on Wednesday, with the mercury hitting 32.2 degrees. But the hot weather has already claimed hundreds of lives.
The scorched earth, a sure sign that this summer heat wave shows no sign of abating. But while soaring temperatures are allowing many to bask in the endless sunshine, the extreme weather is causing concern.
Tiens, regarde, ça y est, c'est parti là. Ça y est, c'est parti. Ça y est.
At least 6 people have died and nearly 30 remain missing after a landslide hit traffic on a highway in southern Colombia, according to local media. 10 more are reported to have been taken to nearby hospitals for treatment. The incident took place on the border of the Huila and Neiva departments, covering half a mile of road. Civil defense workers and local residents are clearing through the mud in search of any survivors trapped underneath.
What's in the water? People shocked to see parts of the inner harbor turn milky white and green as hundreds of dead fish float to the surface.
Environmental experts say the water here in the inner harbor could stay murky for up to 2 weeks. The Maryland Department of Environment hazmat team is investigating the cause and says the recent heat wave could be a factor.
Well, if you live in Melbourne, you'd be forgiven for thinking spring has arrived after the city experienced its hottest July day on record. The temperature reached 23.3 degrees.
Very unusual for July. We've only seen one other occasion above 23 degrees in our 158-year history.
As Sydney awoke, it was delivered yet another gift from the weather gods. In fact, if the generosity continues and the mercury tips over 20 degrees tomorrow, that will make it 5 in a row. Something July has not delivered to Sydney-siders for 85 years.
With Sydney basking in sunshine the past few days, this is being called the week winter forgot.
Two small children are pulled to safety as floods hit Shandong province in eastern China on Friday. State television reports torrential rain left at least 10 villagers trapped by floodwater being rescued by local authorities. Villagers whose homes are at risk of being washed away have been relocated, according to state media. The worst of the flooding has been in southwest China's Sichuan province. Rivers have been reported at more than double their normal depth, reaching 11 metres in one place.
In Chihuahua, in northern Mexico, salvation literally comes from the skies. Trapped motorists, stranded by flash floods, plucked to safety by a helicopter rescue crew. Heavy rain has caused 2 local rivers to overflow, with floodwaters reaching a nearby airport. Passengers having to wade through the terminal building, a number of flights cancelled. Over the last 3 days, the heavens have opened, equivalent to the rainfall of an entire year.
A 6.5 magnitude earthquake has shaken New Zealand's capital, Wellington. It was centred in the Cook Strait east of Seddon. No injuries have been reported, but power is out across the city and buildings are damaged.
Where Seddon was rattled by a 4.2 magnitude jolt just after 7 this morning. 13 minutes later, a 5.8 hit the area. That's stronger than Friday's quake, and there have been constant shakes ever since, including a 4.9 just before 11 o'clock this morning. There have now been dozens of quakes in the past 11 hours.
Tonight across much of the east, high temperatures near 90, and who would have thought that would seem cool? But it is relief after that historic heat wave. The system pushing it out brought extreme weather with it. Tonight, ABC meteorologist Ginger Z on that, and the giant storm in the southwest.
Tonight, rescued in Phoenix, dangling from a helicopter as many in the southwest are suffering, submerged by that seasonal monsoon. And standing water bringing this highway to a standstill. The streets in Las Vegas swallowed whole. Earlier today, Phoenix had almost an inch of rain in just 30 minutes. They're already 3 times their monthly average for July. And it's not just the West feeling pruned. As a cold front sliced through the Great Lakes, breaking that week-long heat, it came with destructive thunderstorms and flash flooding. Near Cleveland, Ohio, winds of 110 miles per hour in an EF1 tornado ripped apart this school.
With countless buildings flattened by earthquakes in China's northeastern province of Gansu, authorities in the hard-hit city of Dingxi say tens of thousands of people have been left homeless, while the death toll in the region continues to rise. Local media reports that at least 94 people have been killed. Hundreds more have been wounded, with some estimates putting the number of injured as high as 1,000.
Officials fear the death toll could rise as many homes in the affected areas have collapsed or sustained serious damage following subsequent flooding and mudslides.
State media reported over 1,200 buildings collapsed during the quake, leaving more than 27,000 people homeless in the worst affected areas.